Welcome to Struggle, Grow, Succeed podcast. So today I want to do something a little different. I'd like to tell you a story. This story is called Acres of Diamonds. Now you might have heard this story before, and if you've not heard it, I hope that you get a good message from it. If you have heard it, well, just stick around and listen to it again. We'll be right back with Acres of Diamonds. Well, this story is told of an African farmer who had heard tales about other farmers who had made millions by discovering diamond mines. These tales so excited the farmer that he could hardly wait to sell his farm and go prospecting for diamonds himself. He sold his farm and spent the rest of his life wandering the African continent, searching unsuccessfully for that gleaming gem that brought such high prices on the markets of the world. Finally, worn out and in a fit of despondency, he threw himself into a river. He killed himself and drowned. Meanwhile, the man who had bought his farm happened to be crossing the small stream on the property one day when suddenly there was a bright flash of blue and red light from the stream bottom. He bent down and he picked up a stone. It was a good-sized stone, and admiring it, he brought it home and put it on his fireplace mantel as an interesting curiosity piece. Well, several weeks went by, and later on a visitor picked up the stone that had came to visit him and looked at it closely. He hefted it up in his hand and nearly fainted. He asked the farmer if he knew what he had found. When the farmer said no, that he thought it was a piece of crystal, the visitor told him that he had found one of the largest diamonds ever discovered. The farmer had trouble believing that. He told the man that his creek was full of such stones. Not all of them was as large as the one on the mantel, but sprinkled generously throughout the creek bottom. Well, the farm the first farmer had sold so that he might find a diamond mine turned out to be one of the most productive diamond mines on the entire African continent. The first farmer had owned free and clear acres of diamonds, but he had sold them for practically nothing in order to look for them elsewhere. The moral of this story is very clear. If the first farmer had only taken the time to study and prepare himself to learn what diamonds look like in their rough state, and thoroughly explored the property he had before looking elsewhere, all of his wildest dreams would have come true right there on his farm. The thing about this story that has so profoundly affected millions of people is the idea that each of us, at this very moment, may be standing in the middle of our own acres of diamonds. If we had only the wisdom and the patience to intelligently and effectively explore the work in which we're now engaged, what we're doing right now, to explore ourselves, we would most likely find the riches we seek, whether it be financial riches or intangible or both. Before you go running off to what you think are greener pastures, make sure that your own is not just as green or perhaps even greener. It has been said that if the other guy's pasture appears to be greener than ours, it's quite possibly that it's getting taken better care of. Besides, while you're looking at pastures, other people are looking back at yours. Check out